If weapons are coming in, phones are coming in, it's like a bomb in many ways.
The money that they're making inside the prisons and pumping it back out into the street causes a lot of danger on the street. What we're starting to see are rival gangs are trying to control who can fly into prisons. This stuff is worth a lot of money in the institution. And these drones can fly 2 kilometers away.
We're standing behind a grocery store here in Kingston, and that might not seem like a usual crime scene, but police have spent a lot of time here, and that's because of what's over there.
This was the original launch location. We've caught a lot of people flying drones from this parking lot.
About a kilometer away is the Collins Bay Institution, home to more than 700 inmates, which makes it a tempting target for smugglers.
Tobacco, cannabis, knives as well. They're flying hard drugs in, fentanyl, crystal meth. So we formed a team to start combating the drugs and weapons going into the prison.
Sergeant Jonas Bonham is head of the Kingston Police Intelligence Unit. He says they had to learn on the fly.
So the first interception is funny because I was in the drug unit, sort of unaware of how this stuff went. We arrested them mid-launch, so then we had to figure out how to land the drone with the package attached to it. That hasn't happened since. That was in 2020, but that was definitely a good example.
Here's what they figured out. Pilots want a place to blend in, hide their vehicle, and access a quick getaway. That's what made this spot so popular.
Collins Bay Institution, as we know, is sort of situated right in the middle of the city. A lot of the other institutions are out in the country where there's kind of one road in and one road out. It's easier to catch the pilots there.
Drone smuggling has become big business. The Correctional Service says nearly 900 incidents were reported across Canada in 2023. Last year, that jumped to over 1,000. Locally, law enforcement decided to do something about it.
Kingston is a prison town, so it just made sense for us to join forces.
It's the first task force of its kind in Canada. They estimate it's cut the number of drone drops in Kingston by more than half.
Certainly this task force is making a huge difference.
This is just a tiny snippet of what we've seized.
Everything from drugs and cell phones the size of your thumb to weapons.
And it's not like sharpening a toothbrush. Like, this is a pretty serious weapon, and you could easily kill someone with it.
There's even a basketball stuffed with tobacco and phones, evidence of how hard smugglers are trying to hide their goods.
We've seen them with like fake grass on them. We've seen them white in the wintertime so they can drop them in the snow. They're trying to camouflage them. This is all done via cell phone, and then the payload gets delivered. I mean, they hope it gets delivered. We hope we intercept it.
This video, found on a drone Kingston police recovered, shows how it works. A bundle swings from a drone as it flies over an institution. An inmate starts to slowly walk out. The package drops and is quickly scooped up, then brought inside.
There have been deliveries in the past to windows and open areas within the institutional confines have been targeted for payload deliveries.
It does sound synonymous with Uber or something along those lines.
This former inmate spent 2 decades behind bars and now helps first-timers prepare for life inside. He says drones represent a real danger.
You think about the volume of things that could be brought in. That's a scary thought.
Some of this is tobacco and pot, legal on the street, but worth 10 to 25 times as much on the inside.
That money is getting returned to the community and going right back into organized crime.
Police have recognized that risk and responded by changing how they charge smugglers.
We've upgraded our charges to a mischief endangering life. Once you enter into the selling and buying inside the prison, that's when violence comes in. It makes it very dangerous for staff, very dangerous for inmates.
After nearly a year spent catching drones here in Kingston, police are hoping the lessons they've learned get picked up by other police forces across the country. Dan Takema, CBC News, Kingston.